Whoa, it's the Illusion reporting from somewhere on spaceship Earth. So, lessons from the front lines of reality, right? So no one bugs me about the thing, right? No one bugs me about it. I don't roll. I stay in honor. But today, dude, like, so in the last 6 months, I've had 3 encounters about it, dude. The first 2, I just did the whole be super nice and no thank you and appreciate it type of thing. But today I was like on a mission. I just gotten done with the mountain bike ride. I was all post endorphin high, just like, I just got to get a couple things. So I'm over here at the Chinese military base, the red circle. And no one ever bugs me, man. I roll in today and there's a dude like spraying the carts, like whatever. And he's like, hey, do you have one? And I'm like, yeah. And I just keep walking. He's like, put it on. And I just blow by him, right? Whatever. Normally I would, in that set thing, you stop, be an honor, have an honorable contract between two human beings, right? But I just was like, I got to go do my thing. And I jam back. I'm getting a little thing for the back of my phone case, right? And this dude comes up to me and I'm like, whoa. And he's like, hey, man, will you please put the thing on? And I'm like, no, dude. I'm not doing it. And he's like, well, you know. And I go, look, I got an exemption. He's like, well, that's all you had to say. I go, dude, but why are you following me, man? I don't appreciate it. Like, I'm not down with this. And he's like, look, the thing, sign at the door. And I go, look, man, you push me any further, man. Like, I'm gonna like get involved with civil suits with you. I just want to be left alone. And he's like, nah, dude. And I go, yeah, dude. And he's like, you know what, man? Thanks for being disrespectful. And I go, no, it's you who's disrespectful to me. Like, I didn't start talking to you. And he leaves. So now I'm walking around, right? Right? Anytime I'm on the low frequency vibe, man, I got to circle back and make it right to another human being, right? Because that's what it's all about, like, right? Because if I let that lie, I've just done what the New World Order wants. The whole objective to this thing is to get us in conflict as human beings. So I go track this dude down. I come up, hey, I know his name tag. I'm not going to say his name, but I go, hey, name tag. I owe you an apology, man. I didn't treat you fairly as a man and as a human being. And he's like, you know what, man? Same thing I always get from when these encounters. He's like, I really appreciate you coming back and saying that to me, man. You know, it happens a lot, and no one ever comes back and like does this. So it was hot. I put my hand out to shake his hands, and he was like, and then we just shook hands, and he's like, look, man, I really do appreciate you coming back and apologizing. I go, yeah, dude. I go, that's not who I want to be. It's not who I am, but you know, I blew it. And he's like, yeah. And like, we had this like eye contact because he had his on, right? Because he's working. And he had his glasses. He took his glasses up and you could tell there was like this, again, the human moment, right? And I just saw on this dude's face, what we're all up against is this is in the inhumanity of all this, right? The inhumanity of it all. I don't know, maybe like the weird way of the universe. I don't like to live like this. It's like I was supposed to make that human mistake of negative energy in order to go back and like have a more positive experience like 10 minutes later. Because it actually I could see it affected this dude. And he's like, look, man, you know, like, and I was like, I could have talked to you right at the door and just been clear with you and it all would have been fine. He's like, yeah, dude. And, but I could see the pain in his eyes and not the pain of like the pain of all of this, dude. the fact that, like, you know, how many people have been an a-hole to this dude about, you know, he's a little bit overzealous, right? Like, he's overzealous about it. Like, no one ever bugs me, but he was like, I'm gonna be Johnny on it. And then and then you realize, like it's been painful for this dude. I looked into his eyes. I saw the pain of, like, I don't know what his life looks like out there. You know, we have to circle back, dude. We have to circle back. Like, being right doesn't mean anything if you're wrong. You know what I mean? Like, that's what we're up against. Is it's subtle, dude. It's such a subtle thing that this non-compliance, resistance, this battle, this war, whatever you want to call it, this spiritual thing's all about, man. Is it's not so cut and dry. The war was fought between me and some overzealous dude, and in the end we came back to love, right? Because I can't leave that, dude. Whatever, he's an overzealous, you know, hall monitor. There's no excuse for it, right? Nothing. It always points back to me, dude. I'm the one who's in charge of the energy field surrounding me, right? And if I approach the thing unspiritually fit, that's what happens, man. I rolled. I was a bully. I was the bully, dude. Yeah, I'm like 100. I'm just going about my business. No one has the right to bother me, but I became a bully. How I handled it. And I guess why I share these kind of moments with you is, like, the remedy, the answer to the whole thing that's going on Spaceship Earth is that moment of, if you're going to blow it and be in the negative frequency and the human experience as human, that's just another human being with me. He's no less or more than me, dude. He's just another human being that deserves the human respect that I'm asking for from the big picture, right? But if I don't give it to him, I can't expect it to be given to me. That's why we all have to make sure, like, our side of the street is clean, dude. Because if I just had left Howie in there, I said his name, damn. If I just left him in there, then I'm the aggressor, right? Then I am the system. You know, that's the struggle we're all up against, dude. It's easy to be like, but then again, if you're lame to people about it, you're no different than the lamos in the buildings inflicting all this upon us. So we have to treat each other much better. So anyway, there's nothing wrong with going and apologizing. Like, really, it's the right thing to do. It is really the right thing to do. Anyway, I shared that with you, dude, because I don't want you to think that, like, that what we're doing is easy. We blow it all the time, man. We blow it all the time. There's no point using the name tags if we're not going to use the name tags, right? So, anyway, it's the illusion. Stories from the front lines. All right, man. Keep on doing it, people. We got this. It's right there, man. It's right here. What it is, whatever it is. And there's a beautiful thing to be had with other human beings. Sometimes it's the correcting of a mistake. Babble, 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 babble. Links down below. Smash the like button. Da, da, da.